Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Dave Bondy. We are always keeping it real and looking out for you. So, we're talking about overdose deaths. Now, this is something that, many people were wondering what would the past year, what was it like during the pandemic? Well, now we're getting that sad news. I'm going to give you the numbers and dig into this a little deeper about overdose deaths and mental health during the pandemic. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right down there, somewhere down there on the screen, right below the screen, there's a subscribe button. I ask if you hit the subscribe button because you will get my updates. Facebook doesn't show you all of my updates. Twitter doesn't show you all of my updates. Hit the subscribe button. So let's look at this article right now that was published at midmichigannow.com. You're taking a look at it. It's pretty grim. The numbers are disturbing on what we have seen over the past year during the pandemic when it comes to overdose deaths. 93,000 people have died in the United States. 93,000 people from overdose deaths. This estimate far eclipses the high of 72,000 in the previous year. So in 2019, we had 72,000 deaths. Last year, 93,000. A university public health professor said this is a staggering loss of life. The nation was clearly already struggling, and the COVID pandemic just made this crisis even worse, according to the experts. And then we have stories in here about overdose deaths. It just really a sad situation. Overdose deaths are just one facet of the year. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reviewed death certificates to come up with the estimate of 93,000. That was an average of 250 deaths per day or 11 per hour. I know a lot of you that I talk to on my social media who have had loved ones die from overdose deaths. As a news anchor, I work for Mid Michigan Now, and when I sit in the newsroom and I listen to the police scanner, I hear it seems like every hour paramedics having to revive someone with Narcan because of overdose and because of an overdose. Also, last year we haven't got the numbers yet when it comes to mental health. How many more people have committed suicide? Those numbers are not completely in as well. And also mental health. What has the pandemic done to people when it comes to mental health? For example, my mom, she was in a nursing home. She still is in a nursing home, but she was basically locked away for months and months, not able to see her family in person. And I know it was really bad for her, and it was really bad for me as well when it comes to mental health. There's a lot of other issues that personal that I don't want to get into, but it was a bad time for a lot of people. So if you would like to read this article that Mid Michigan Now has up on its website, midmichigannow.com, I will have a link to the article in the description of this video. But 93,000 people died from overdose deaths last year. My prayers go out to all the families and friends of those who passed away. And also, if you would like to get help, we are going to have a link in that article. I'm going to have this link right here in this article from the MDHHS. It breaks down every single county and where you can get help and where you can call. So I'm going to add that to the article at midmichigannow.com. Once again, my prayers go out to all of you. This is not something any of us wanted to see, but I think we kind of knew that this was, going to happen with the pandemic. So much going on. My prayers go out to everyone. Subscribe to my YouTube video because I am just all about trying to make a change, trying to make and bring some positivity to the world. Have a good day, everyone.